been a point there and shot here, shot there, and Eastern made a couple of shots, and I guess that was the difference.
Well, and I know we're obviously disappointed in the season and the loss, but dadgummit, these kids, they're still fighting. I mean, they're still fighting to the end, and there's so many just little things. If we make one or two different adjustments, if we a shot that doesn't fall here or there, and then the big one that stands out anytime you play these close games is the free throw line, and that can either be something that helps you or hurts you in late games, and the difference between playing down by 3 or up by 2 or vice versa. But just not the way we wanted the season to go. But I think life's more about not what just happened to you, and that's what I'm gonna go upstairs and tell these guys right after this. It's about how you respond to it, and we've got to have that 10%. Life's what happened to you. 90% is how you respond to it. We need to respond with a vengeance. We need to be more competitive. We need to be tougher in every aspect of what we do, and just diligent with our discipline and how we approach things, because I think we saw that we're close, but that closeness, we never overcame that. And I think it's a lot of kids got experience. I think that's going to help us in the future, but we'll look to bounce back, really rebound very fast and hard from this season.
And when you're close, it's just sort of taking that extra step, isn't the next step to you guys just move up a level.
Yeah, it's there's just little things that make the big difference in the game of basketball, and we just have to shore up some of those little things and tighten them up, and I think we'll make that difference and make that turn and get this program back to where we're proud of it and where we've been before.
Michaela, you've really come on at the end of the year, and what's made the difference for you? And it seemed like you're playing with a lot more confidence and more aggressive now, or just you feel comfortable, or is there a comfort zone? Or what's going on with you?
Yeah, I would say so. Towards the end, I got more comfortable with everyone and knowing what people can and can't do, so that helps a lot.
And I guess when you're making shots too, they give you confidence, right?
Yes, it helps a little bit.
Yeah, if you're not making shots, yeah.
She might have just got a little more aggressive too in her approach. Might have helped a little bit.
Allie, how about you? I mean, it's a tough season for you, but I mean, you were in there fighting every game, and a lot of close games, and those are sometimes hard to take, but you gotta, like Coach said, you gotta respond and move on and get better.
Yeah, I mean, the season, taking all those losses is a little frustrating, but like Coach said, we're going to bounce back, and I think there's a lot to be learned from this season, and we'll just move forward with it next year.
What would you like to do differently or more of next year? Look, I know it's early to look ahead, but as a team, what do you think taking that next step is going to mean, or what you have to do to get to the next level?
Coach mentioned the word discipline, and I think if we overall as a team have a little more discipline and learn to work with each other a little better, I think that'll make a huge difference.
Okay. Paul, what did you learn, from this team this season? I guess maybe one thing is they never quit. I mean, they didn't win a lot, but they were in a lot of games.
Well, that's exactly it. And I think the most important thing is sometimes when life hands you something that's a little bit tough, you can't just sit back and pout about it. You just got to keep battling every day and keep fighting. And I feel like we really did that. And I thought, we had some miscues tonight, but then we came firing right back and kept playing. And I think that was just kind of epitomized kind of what this group has done. The biggest thing with this group is offensively finding that aggressiveness and that confidence. And, we did a better job tonight with taking care of the basketball, but that's kind of been our Achilles heel all year. We've kind of handed it over to teams too many times. And I think just shoring up on some of those things, tightening up, and that'll help with some of that discipline piece. We can make a big difference. But, they're fight. They just kept playing. There's times when you have the season that we have that a lot of people would say, well, have they stopped working or they stopped fighting? And I'm like, no, and someone goes, well, you'd understand if they did. And I said, no, I'd never understand that, because I don't think that's what you do. I think anytime you get an opportunity to play this game and get out, anytime I get an opportunity to coach this game, you're going to keep fighting till the end. That's the way the game's played. It's played till the buzzer. You don't stop ever. And I'm proud of these guys that they kept fighting today and battling today. There was a late surge that Eastern did. They got up. We didn't drop our heads. We just came fighting back, and that's the spirit that'll help us in the future.
And, looking at next year, things look, on the upswing, because you're only graduating 2 seniors, so most of the team is back. So, that's got to, look positive for you, and then you'll have some new players coming in.
Well, the experience that we gained from this season And it doesn't matter if it was, you know, if wins, losses, just the experience of being on the floor. And now I think they'll be more driven to make those little changes and that little difference, because everyone wants to win more. And I think we can do that if we just make a few little tweaks and just, we start, every time we step on the floor, there's a whole nother level of competitiveness and energy that needs to be there every day.
Okay, thank you, ladies.